Here bringing you the brand new video, and today we're going to be discussing the ban list again, a little bit more in depth than we have been. Despite me making a ban list video, prediction list, I actually don't think that we need a ban list right now. This is going to be kind of a semi-response to Mega Capital G and Yugi Nono's video. They're not, I'm not going to be throwing any shade because they're both very good videos, and I'll have them linked in the description. So if you want to check them out, if you have not, then do so. They're very good discussions, but let's talk about this point by point. So first things first, the reason why we don't need a ban list is because Spiralist is not that great. It's still good, it's still powerful, but it's not as good as it used to be. It's not tier 0. There are other factors that we're going to go into right now that are going to make that deck a lot slower. The first things first, I think after the November ban list, Yugi Nono kind of put this out. He kind of alluded to it actually. The Spirals are pretty good as a deck. Still, they're still the best deck, but I think the hits on the November ban list made it where it wasn't as powerful, or it wasn't constricting the meta. It wasn't a tier 0 format at that point. Limiting Spiral Gear, Drone, and Quick Fix is what kind of hindered the deck to the point where other decks, like we see 6-card Light Sworns make way, we take in entire events, we see Trickstars coming up, we see Pendulum Magicians coming up, and we also even see True Dracos make their way into the format, which is fantastic because this kind of diversity actually might save Spirals from being hit on the ban list in this capacity. They might still get hit in some way, but I don't think it'll be that bad. I also don't think that they should make a ban list to preemptively hit Pendulum Magicians, despite that, because one, that would be a very poor business decision, because that would just kill any hype for Expo at all. I mean, they could limit Astrograph or limit Skullcrobat Joker, but I think that doing that would just kind of it would kind of just be a admitting defeat here, because that means we would Konami would be like, yeah, this deck is way too powerful, we shouldn't have put everything to 3. So I don't think doing that is very good. And the third thing is, while we do need hand trap, while we do need a ban list, I think if we're going to have a ban list right now, I think it should only hit the hand traps. I think it should only hit like cards like Evenly Master or Ash Blossom, because those are the most powerful cards in the game right now, and those are actually the most constricting cards in the format, despite Spirals being the best deck. Both of those cards single-handedly just carve out the format, and kind of just make every other deck cry. So I honestly think that a ban list is not necessary at the moment, because if we wait until February, like we could say even late February, then we can see where the format is actually going in a direction. Like I'd say after YCS Atlanta is where we can actually have a firm grasp of what's going on. And then we can like make a ban list late February, maybe early March, which is fine. I don't mind waiting an extra 2 months for a ban list if it's necessary. This, in my opinion, this is actually necessary. I should be actually clicking on some games that we have in the watch instead of these guys just being on things. So we're gonna refresh real quick. Let's go to Mocage, no matter. Okay, whatever. Also, I think like as of right now, the people are kind of bored of Spirals, and I think people are just going to be jumping ship to Pendulum Magicians out of spite of Spirals. The Spirals in and of themselves might just fall off the face of the planet because people are just tired of playing it. So we might actually see some power creep because of Metaphos, or not because of Electromite. Sorry, not Metaphos. I use it in the actual archetype, so that is meant for. But it's whatever. I think it's really I think Metaphos or Pendulum Magicians are going to be really insane. There's a lot of feasibility with the deck that makes it really stupid. This is Spirit Actress. This is cringy. Anyway, but I think that oh my god, that's a Mist Body. Anyway, I'm sorry. So this is going to be kind of just a miniature thing. We don't really need Vandals right now. It would not bode us propitiously, because if we had a Vandals hitting Spirals, it would just make Pendulum Magicians infinitely better. And if we said, hey, if they hit preemptively hit Pendulum Magicians, then it would just be like, okay, we're just admitting defeat here. Sure, we need to do something with the hand traps, but I don't think we need a ban list to necessarily hit those right now. So yeah, and plus Spirals at the current moment are not as strong as they have been. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you guys did enjoy this video, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been Hypocrite or Sunderland signing out.